Hello everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be doing kind of like a rewind spread. I've been wanting to film this, you know, sort of earlier on in the week, but I've just not got around to doing it. If you saw my Erin Condren unboxing and review video, you would have seen that it has this kind of like half week when it goes into January. I did actually buy a New Year's Eve sticker kit, which I did show in my haul. I'll have that link down below. This is by Vintage Rose Studios. I really wanted to use this kit because I really like the clip art that's used. And I did want to kind of plan out a couple of days in this week anyway. So I figured that I'd kind of use it as a test run. I've never worked with Etsy sticker kits before, so I don't know how, like what my style is going to be like. But I am super excited about that. I will have a lot of leftovers from this kit, so I think I'm going to do a notes page. I want to use this one as like my resolutions and things like that, and then this notes page I want to use for January, and then I want to continue that on. I'll talk about that a bit more when I actually do it, but for today's video I will just be doing this. So this is the kit here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a rose gold and like black and pink kind of theme. I did show it in my haul, like I said, so I will just quickly go over it. So you've got this functional page here. You've got some headers, little things, and some triple heart checklists. You've got some washi date covers and these hearts. You've got some sidebar stickers, half boxes to buy and to clean. Also a weekend banner, and then you've got your checklists, some headers, rescheduled, cancelled, and some dots. And then you've got your full boxes with some more headers on the bottoms. Because I want to use this for a sort of monthly notes page, I did grab some glitter washi. I think that this is, I don't know how well it goes with the kit, to be honest, although because it's like a gold more than a rose gold, but I did want to incorporate some glitter. So I'm gonna flip my planner. So this is just what I am working with. I actually think I'm gonna start with my full boxes. Not a whole lot went on like in these days anyway, so I think I'm gonna kind of go with this style of Jasenia from the Planner Sophisticate. I love her Plan With Me's, and what she normally tends to do, she normally has her check boxes on the top, her sort of full boxes on the bottom, and then this middle section for the today section, just because I feel like that's going to be a little bit easier for me personally. I do want to kind of find my own style, but just to kind of sort of get into the groove of it, I'm going to do it like that. So I definitely want to use this double box on the weekend when it was New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I'm going to start off by putting these down here, and this kit is glossy, so I am definitely a little bit scared of putting these down because I'm not used to doing this, and this has already gone. It's got a little bit of a bubble in it. Oh, there we go. So now I'll take, so this is like a double box, but it doesn't have like a bit missing out the middle, which I think is really good. So we'll pop these down. But now I have to decide between two. I definitely think I want to use this Happy New Year one because I like the font of this. So I'm definitely going to use that. I'm just going to stick it there for a minute while I choose my other one. And I did really want to use the clock, but I think that was going to be a bit too much kind of pink, so I think I will go with this kind of dog here and use that. I didn't actually realise when I bought this that there was an extra kind of deco sheet that I could have bought separately, which I wish I would have got, but because I'm going to be using it for a notes page, I might just order them separately. Now I've got to figure out. I want to put this one here. Actually, I'm going to put this one on Thursday because Brooke went to a birthday party, which I want to mark, so I will put that there, and then I'll put this Happy New Year on Friday. So I want to use some of these like glitter headers. You've got glitter ones here, and then you've got these kind of like faux foiled headers here. I think I'll use the glitter ones across the bottom, and then the faux foiled ones in the middle, and then I will use the today headers in the top as you know, you normally would, because there isn't a third set. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. So I'm just going to pop these headers across the top of my full box. So they are all my full boxes with the glitter headers. I think that actually looks really nice. I'm actually really happy with it. So I am going to go in with some check boxes across the top. Because of the way the pattern is, I definitely want to use these two kind of full, like this whole pink one and this whole sort of grey one. So yeah, I definitely want to use this one because it's pretty much all pink. And then this one is pretty much all grey. So I definitely want to use them two. And then I think I'll probably use these two because that one's got like a lot of pink and that one's got a lot of grey. So I will pop these down all across the top. Actually, so I'm going to use these two check boxes on Thursday and Friday because I don't really tend to have a lot of to-dos over the weekend, and I want to leave a little bit more space because I do want to use some half boxes for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I'm going to use these two across the top. And then I'll use some of the triple heart checklists across the weekend. Ooh. It's a little bit crooked. So I'll use some of these kind of triple heart checklists across the bottom. So I think I'll use this kind of pink foiled one on Saturday. And then for Sunday, I'm going to use this grey one, just so then there's kind of like an alternating colour pattern. I'm going to use the pink glitter ones for the grey, and then I'm going to use the black to-dos for the pink, I think. I think that'll look pretty cool. I actually really like how that looks. I think that's really cool. And then I'm gonna pop some of these like foiled headers underneath all of the boxes as well. So that is all the headers down. And then I think I'm going to put my weekend banner in as well, just because it's quite small actually, so it's not too... It doesn't actually take up too much room, but... So I'm going to flip my planner upside down because it doesn't kind of fit perfectly across. There's a little bit of a gap on the other side, so I will centre that as much as possible. I think that's the best I can do. That actually looks pretty good though. I feel like I'm just kind of getting all my basics done first. So I think I will cover up the flag in the corner. And you get like a glitter one and like an ombre one. I think I'll use the ombre one just because I've got the glitter header right next to it. Which looks really good. And then I'm going to finish off with some date covers as well. That actually doesn't bother me that you've kind of got January there. I don't actually think that looks too bad. So it doesn't come with any sort of date dots, so I will go ahead and fill them in at the end. And then I think just to kind of, whilst we're doing the basics, I'm going to pop some washi across the bottom. So I don't know if I'll kind of double layer it or just put it, I think I might just put, I think I'm just going to put a strip kind of across the bottom just to add a little pop of glitter without it looking too much. So now I think I'll just go day by day, so I will zoom you in a little bit more. So on Thursday, The first thing I had to do was get a train home from London because me and John had taken Brooke to a show in London the night before, and I ended up staying with him. So I think for that I'm just going to use a quarter box, and I want to use one of the kind of double dot quarter boxes. So I'm going to take the grey one, and I'm not going to put it right at the top because I'll just leave a little bit of white space between each thing. So that is that. And then I had some family down as well who went home that night. So I think I want to put in a half box first for Brooke going to a party. And I want to pull in a little bit more of the blue, but I think I might save that for a different one. So I'm going to use this kind of patterned half box, and I like the fact that this is a bit squared off, so I'm just going to pop that right here. And then I think for my family going home, I might just use one of these little things, and I don't know how well it will fit. I think I might actually mark that in my to-do section, and just to kind of fill up the space a little bit, I am going to take a little strip of washi, and I'm going to use this kind of like firework looking washi here, so it just kind of fills up the space a little bit and breaks it all up. So I'm going to put that there, and I think just to kind of help me mark my family going home, I'm going to take a glitter heart from the side and just pop it kind of in the bottom. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm going to take one of these little things, and I think I'll take the sort of grey and black, the thicker one, and I'm just going to cover up the kind of the last heart, and then I'm going to take this heart sticker and just put it there. So I'll use that to note that my family went home. So that is everything for Thursday. Friday I had to pay the registrar fee for mine and John's wedding, so I think I want to put that in my to-do section, and there is this little money icon, and it's quite small, so I think it'd be just the right size to cover up one of the hearts. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it, actually I put it at the top because it was quite an important thing I had to, sorry that was completely out of frame, so I just put a money icon over one of the hearts to note paying for the registrar. And I received a order that I got from It's Paper Co, which I was really excited about, so I think I'm going to use a quarter box for that, just to mark that I got that order in. There's a Happy Mail sticker here which I think is really cute, so I think I will use that, and I'll just put it, I think I'll just kind of put it here like that. And I also did order from Lucinda Charlotte Designs, which I think I'll put that in my kind of to do as though it was a reminder to make an order. So I think I'm going to use, there's like a box icon, almost like a package, so I think I'll just use that because I'll know what it means, and I will put that at the bottom of my checklist right here. And then apart from that, when I was around my parents' house and we had a little bit of a game night. I don't think that there's a sort of a game icon or sticker, so I'm going to use a half box. I'm going to use this one here just to mark that we had like a little bit of a game night, and I think we only ended up playing one game, but it was pretty fun. And now I'm going to move on to the weekend. So obviously we had New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. New Year's Eve was pretty uneventful for me. My niece actually stayed over, and so I'm not exactly sure how long my camera's been cut off for. I put a triple heart checklist because my niece stayed over New Year's Eve with me and my daughter, because my partner's still away, and we watched a film and got a chippy and had some hot chocolate and just kind of relaxed. And then I did film a video, so I'm just using this filming kind of little thing just to mark that. And then I want to put something in for it being New Year's Eve, so I think I did want to use like a half box, but there's this one here which is a bit smaller than a half box. I think it's like a third box, and yeah, this is the perfect size. So I'm just going to put this here for New Year's Eve. I'm going to take these balloons that actually come with the kit, and I'm going to pop them just there. Look, it's pretty cute. And then on Sunday, which is today, I come home and did some cleaning whilst my daughter was out. So I'm actually going to take a to clean list just to kind of list all the stuff that I cleaned. I did actually do quite a lot. So I'm going to pop that right about there. And then we did go and do some shopping as well, which was pretty fun. It was only a quick kind of trip, so I'm going to take this shopping little thing here just to mark that. It's really hard to get up these stickers with these nails, which is a bit of a shame because I really like having long nails. I think just to kind of break up the colours a little bit, I do want to use a little bit of washi, so I think I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to use a little thin strip of this dark washi just to kind of break things up a little bit, then pop that underneath. And then apart from that, the only other thing that I wanted to note is that I'm filming this plan with me video. So I think there's a planner icon here, so I think just because of the size I will use another quarter box. So I'm just going to pop that here in the bottom. Probably could have used something slightly bigger. And then I've got this planner sticker here, which I think I'm going to actually put over the glass there, like that. So I think that is pretty much everything that I can think of. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fill this out. I'm going to use my Sharpie pen. I'm going to fill it out off camera just because I'm not exactly sure how this pen's going to write on these stickers, so I probably will just test it on a sticker just to make sure. So I will fill it all in and then I will be right back. So that is everything all filled out. Like I said, I'm really sorry that some of it cut out, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially considering this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I still feel like I need to kind of get my groove into it and just kind of develop my own style, but for now I really do like how this turned out. And these stickers are so nice and vibrant, and the Sharpie pen wrote on them like really well. It hasn't bled, it was really smooth, it didn't skip. I can't really write with long nails, so you'll have to excuse my handwriting, but I thought I'd just show you what I have left over. So I have a ton of the functional page. I did use, you know, a couple of the quarter boxes, which I did really like them. I used 2 of the checklists and some of the headers. I used nearly all of the triple heart checklists, some more headers and some of the little things. Hardly any of this page, just a couple of bits of washi and the date covers. I used half of the 4 boxes and some of the headers, and then I just used a couple of things off this sheet. So I still have got a ton to work with. I could probably do a personal spread with this, but as I said, I do want to use this for my sort of monthly notes page, which I'll explain more about when I actually do it. I'm not going to do it just yet because there are a couple more things I want to get for it, but like I said, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.